Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, your Lawrence Cardinals will be taking on the Robbinsville Ravens in girls varsity soccer. Starting in goal for Lawrence will be Gwyneth Moore, and at the other end of the field, it's Vanessa Sable in goal for Robbinsville. There's the whistle to start the game. Lawrence will play it back. Now the ball's turned over to Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends it out to the near sideline. There's a cross, header towards the goal. That one will be kicked back out by Lawrence. Lawrence clears it. Header now settled by Lawrence. Lawrence will pass it into the middle. And play it off to the far side of the field. Now, big kick up the field. And that's liable to be an offsides call. It'll be a Robbinsville ball.
They didn't call that.
Robbinsville setting up for the kick. And there's the kick. It bounces through. He's settled by Lawrence. Lawrence will play it over toward the middle of the field. Now they'll drop it back. And big kick up the left side of the field. That was stopped by Robbinsville. Robbinsville tries to advance the ball. Going to be tipped away by Lawrence. Lawrence plays it up the middle. And now Sophia Donarski going in towards the goal. And she'll cut off to the right. Now cross inside. That was intended for Bella Garcia. It'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Grace Dowd will be doing the throw-in for Lawrence. There's the throw by Dowd. That was going to bounce out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Robbinsville. Sable setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. That one bounces through, and Robbinsville will play it forward on the near sideline. Robbinsville advancing towards the Lawrence goal. Here's a cross. That one goes way across. It's headed for the outside line. Be tipped out of bounds by Lawrence. Franceschini got there first, but thought it was better to kick it out than to turn it over. Robbinsville now plays it up the middle. No one there. And it'll be cleared by Lawrence. Lawrence advances the ball. It's returned by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville sending it down towards the far corner of the field. And Joe Doyne keeps it inbounds. Ball's tipped away by Robbinsville. And Everman's able to get that one back. Off to Donarski. Donarski working the far sideline. She'll slow things down a little bit and drop it back. Everman pushes it forward. That one's taken away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville is going to cross it to the near side of the field. That one gets away. Kept in bounds by Robbinsville. And they'll drop it back. And that one goes right to Lawrence. Lawrence moves it over to the center of the field. Back toward this side of the field. And now a kick up the field. That one will be settled by Donarski. Passed over to the middle, and Robbinsville gets a hold of it. Now Robbinsville working the far side of the field. And Kibbe will take that one away and send it the other direction. Stopped by Robbinsville. They'll send it back on the near side of the field. That pass is blocked by Whitaker. Whitaker boots it up the field. It's headed towards the sidelines and out of bounds by Robbinsville. Lawrence with the throw in. That one's taken away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville trying to get it onto the Lawrence side of the field, and they do so. Now heading towards the near corner. Here's a cross. That one's going to go out of bounds. That'll bring up a goal kick for Lawrence. Moore setting up for the kick. Moore will send it out. Popped up in the air. Lawrence will settle it, drop it back, and now another kick forward. That one sent the other direction by Robbinsville. Lawrence with the stop. Robbinsville comes up with the ball. It's tipped away by Lawrence. Robbinsville recovers and kicked out of bounds. That will be a Robbinsville ball. There's a throw for Robbinsville. And I believe that's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Alicia Fatui going to take the kick. Sent right back out by Lawrence. That's going to go across the sideline for a Robbinsville throw-in. Here's a throw from Robbinsville. Lawrence will clear it. Stopped by Robbinsville. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Now Robbinsville in the middle of the field will send it over to the far side of the field. Play it forward. That one's kicked the other direction by Kibbe. Right back to Kibbe it goes. This time Robbinsville gets the ball. Here's a shot towards the goal. And very nice jump there to stop that one by Gwyneth Moore. Moore coming out to boot it. And she'll send it well up the field. Lawrence will settle the ball and then play it back. Ball taken away from Kibbe. But Lawrence will clear the ball off towards the sideline and across it. That'll bring up a throw-in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. And they get the pass off, but it's going to be stopped and returned by Haley Jodoin. That was kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw-in. Kibbe with the throw-in. That one's sent forward. Robbinsville gets hold of it. They'll send it over towards the far sideline and out of bounds. Kibbe with the throw-in. Pass back to Kibbe. Now she'll move it across the field over to center. Ball's passed forward. Dowd sends it into the center. Now Kibbe up the middle. That one's going to be stopped by Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends it in towards the Lawrence goal, and Moore comes out of the goal in order to scoop that one up. Here's the kick for Moore. That one's going to bounce through, and Robbinsville gets a head on it. Lawrence with the stop will send it the other direction. Lawrence looking for a way through. Pass into the middle. Lawrence will drop it back. Now played up the middle. Passed forward. And we've got Franceschini on a drive towards the goal. Shot rolls in, but stopped by Vanessa Sable. Now Sable with the kick. That one bounces through. Taken away by Jodoin. Lawrence will play it back. In fact, they'll play it all the way back to Moore. Whistle on the play. It's going to be a Lawrence ball. Whitaker setting up for the kick. There's a big kick from Whitaker. That'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Robbinsville. It'll be Lawrence ball. Lawrence with the throw in. That's kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville once more. Another throw in for Lawrence. Whitaker with the throw. That one's kicked away by Robbinsville. Lawrence recovers, but now cleared by Robbinsville. Kicked out of bounds by Lawrence. That'll give Robbinsville a throw in. There's the throw. That bounces out of bounds. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. There's a throw from Whitaker. Donarski's able to make a move there to get free. Now Everman will drop it back to Kibbe. Kibbe passes it forward. Now Everman plays it up the middle. Donarski gets there in time for the cross. But Robbinsville going to clear it. Lawrence will, tried to play it back, but unfortunately right to Robbinsville. Big kick up in the air by Lawrence. Robbinsville comes up with it. Pass is picked off by Everman. Kicked the other way by Robbinsville. That'll be settled by Jodoin. Over to Garcia. That was kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. There's the throw in. And it's out ahead of Donarski. She'll get there in time to do something with it. Couple quick moves, but the pass is picked off, and Robbinsville now with the ball. They'll kick it up the field. Lawrence returns it. Robbinsville recovers. Robbinsville sends the ball forward on the sideline. Kicked out of bounds by Lawrence. It'll be a throw in for Robbinsville. Lots of substitutions going on. Still waiting for the throw in. Ava Rossi will be doing the throw in for Robbinsville. Here's the throw. And the cross is a slow roller. Robbinsville right there to get it though. And here's another cross. That one's going to go out of bounds. I'll bring up a goal kick for Lawrence. Moore setting up for the kick. Here's the kick by Moore. And Robbinsville comes up with the ball. There's a shot towards the goal and right into the waiting arms of Moore. Moore boots it out. Lawrence will play it back. Now, big kick forward. Lawrence plays it over towards the far side of the field. Stopped by Robbinsville. Lawrence will recover. There's throw in from Lawrence. Lawrence will play the ball back. Taken away by Robbinsville. Kicked the other direction by Lawrence. No one there. Robbinsville will take their time and go over and kick it to the far side of the field. Now right up the sideline. And Calderon takes it away, drops it back. Joe Doyne sends it forward on the sideline. Pass into center and a big kick toward the left side of the field. And Sable will come out and grab that one. Sable with the kick. Lawrence sends it right back into that far corner, and Sable right there once more to grab that one. Another kick from Sable. And that call is going to go against Lawrence. It'll be a free kick for Robbinsville. Sophie Bierman setting up for the kick. Bierman with the kick. And Moore's going to come out of the net and grab that one. She'll roll it over to the side. And Lawrence will try and get back to the other side of the field. That pass is picked off by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville boots it. Yeah, that'll be taken away by Lawrence. Eckes with the ball moving towards midfield. He'll play it forward to Joe Doyne. That's going to go out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville ball. By the way, that's Kendall Joe Doyne, number 22. Not to be confused with her sister Haley, who's wearing the number 10. Here's a throw from Robbinsville. Eccles gets a foot on it. Robbinsville will boot it forward, but stopped immediately by Lawrence. Lawrence plays it over to the near sideline. That'll be out of bounds on Lawrence. Throw in for Robbinsville. Lawrence sends it the other direction. Now they'll drop it back. Played way back. And that's tipped away but recovered. Now Robbinsville with the ball. Lawrence retrieves it. And a pass out front. Joe Doyne chasing, but can't quite get there in time. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. Lawrence throw in. Looks like Eccles going to do the throw in. There's the throw. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Robbinsville. It'll be Lawrence throw in. Eccles with the throw. Back to Eccles. Robbinsville comes up with it. And they'll clear the ball. Kicked out of bounds by Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw in. There's the throw. Nice throw up the line, but it rolls out of bounds for a Lawrence throw in. There's the throw for Lawrence, headed the other direction by Robbinsville. Lawrence comes up with it. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. Whitaker with the throw. Robbinsville comes up with that one, but Lawrence will recover the ball. And Robbinsville once again gets a hold of it. Now a big kick by Robbinsville to send it down towards the far corner of the field. Joe Doyne sends it over toward the sideline and out of bounds. That'll bring up a throw in for Robbinsville. A miscommunication there. Robbinsville finally going over to do the throw in. There's the throw. Lawrence tries to clear it. Now Robbinsville with a shot. And that bounces into the waiting arms of Moore. Moore looking for someone to pass to. She'll boot the ball out. Loose ball's picked up by Robbinsville, taken away by Lawrence, but recovered by Robbinsville. Now a shot towards the goal. And Moore is right there to handle that one. Moore with a kick. Bounce around on a couple of heads. And Robbinsville comes up with it. Now Robbinsville with a pass up towards the 18. That one's going to roll over toward the sideline. And Robbinsville can't keep it inbounds. It's going to be a Lawrence throw-in. Looks like Whitaker will be taking the throw-in for Lawrence. Play being held up for a couple of quick substitutions. Now there's a throw by Whitaker. Right to Robbinsville. Lawrence recovers the ball. Play through to the middle. And Everman going up the middle. She'll pass it forward. Robbinsville is there to take it and send it the other direction. Robbinsville plays it back. Now a big kick up towards the far side of the field. And Lawrence will kick that one out of bounds. Going to bring up a throw in for Robbinsville. More substitutions. And now the throw in for Robbinsville. That was kicked right out of bounds and right back to the thrower. Robbinsville try it again. There's the throw in for Robbinsville. And a big kick in towards the Lawrence goal. And Eccles will kick that one out. Robbinsville will play the ball back and right back down the line. Robbinsville trying to get the cross off. Stopped by Lawrence. Kicked over towards the sideline, but Robbinsville will get the ball. Stopped by Joe Doyle. Joe Doyle kicks it right back out again. And that's going to be a call against Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence free kick. Everman setting up for the kick. I'm sorry, that's Kibbe with the kick. Big kick by Kibbe. Lawrence will play it back. Taken away by Robbinsville. Shot on goal. And great stop there by Moore, but it's going to roll across the end line and bring up a corner kick for Robbinsville. Alicia Foltlew will be doing the kick for Robbinsville. Well, she's changed her mind. She's going to ask someone else to come out and kick it. That'll be Sophie Bierman setting up for the kick. Here's a kick from Bierman. That one's punched out by Moore. Back to Bierman. Stopped by Kibbe. Attempted clear by Lawrence, doesn't get out of the 18. And a handball by Eccles. That's going to bring up a penalty shot, I believe.
That's incidental.
Come on, it was barely, her hand wasn't even up.
Oh, that was incidental.
Dangerous times for the Cardinals.
You didn't need to call that.
Robbinsville will set up for the penalty kick.
So,
Sophie Berman will be taking the penalty shot for Robbinsville. There's the kick. And a great diving stop there by Moore. Kibbe clears it to the outside line. It's kicked right back in by Robbinsville. Back and forth a couple times. Now Lawrence sends it up. There's a cross from Lawrence. Now Lawrence plays it forward. Eccles going after it, but it's way up there. And that'll go out of bounds before Eccles can get to it. That'll bring up a goal kick for Robbinsville. And Vanessa Sable looks like she'll be taking the kick. A couple of great stops by Moore there, especially to deny that penalty shot. Eccles plays it over towards the middle. Robbinsville gets to it. And now it's Lawrence passing it forward. Looks like it's going to be an offside call against Lawrence. That'll be a free kick for Robbinsville. Here's a kick from Robbinsville. That one sails well up the field. Lawrence will clear the ball. Robbinsville plays it back. Now they'll pass it over towards midfield. Turned over to Lawrence. Now Lawrence playing it through. But Sable comes out and clears that one before Lawrence can put it in the net. Out of bounds on Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. Referee will hold up play for substitutions. Now here comes the throw in from Kibbe. Robbinsville is going to send the ball the other direction. Kibbe rushes back and clears it. That was going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Robbinsville. There's the throw. Out of bounds on Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. Kibbe with the throw. Now Lawrence on the far side of the field. Franceschini rushing down there trying to keep it in bounds. Can't quite get there in time. That was going to be a goal kick for Robbinsville. Sable setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Stopped by Lawrence. Good stop there by Little. Ball played forward by Robbinsville right along the sideline. Kicked away by Lawrence. Now Robbinsville working it further up the field. Here's the cross. Couldn't get the shot off. Robbinsville will play it way back. Now a kick towards the goal. Way up in the air. That's going to be kicked the other direction by Lawrence. Franceschini over there. But got a little bit of an action, and Robbinsville will end up with possession. Robbinsville with a free kick. Moore gets it. Good second effort there. Moore with the kick. Robbinsville will send it over towards the far side of the field. Kibbe sends it back the other direction. Now Robbinsville recovers the ball. It's going to be a Robbinsville free kick. Referee wants to explain what this was about. And we're ready to resume action. Newman with the kick. Lawrence clears it. Robbinsville sends it right back in, and Moore is there to grab it. Here's the kick for Moore. Played forward by Robbinsville, but cleared by Lawrence. Robbinsville's going to send it back, and so does Lawrence. A big kick forward, stopped by Robbinsville. Another kick forward, this time will be played off towards the near side of the field, and we've got Donarski rushing over there. It's going to be Robbinsville.
Do it again.
Robbinsville setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Stopped by Lawrence. Played forward. Now Lawrence will drop it back. And that's going to be a call against Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence free kick. Whitaker setting up for the kick. And here's the kick by Whitaker. Headed away by Robbinsville. They'll settle it on the far side of the field and boot it forward. Lawrence with the stop. Now, Lawrence will play it forward. Donarski giving chase. Cross from Donarski. Picked off by Robbinsville. That was going to be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. There's the throw from Lawrence. Robbinsville intercepts the ball and kicks it over towards our camera platform. Now there's the throw from Lawrence. Robbinsville will kick it out of bounds for another Lawrence throw-in. Whitaker with the throw. Lawrence skies it over towards the goal. There's an attempted shot, and it goes in as Emily Francischini puts the first goal of the game in the back of the net. Got an assist by Michaela Little for that goal, giving Lawrence a 1-0 lead over the Robbinsville Ravens. Now Robbinsville will center the ball. Big kick towards the far side of the field. Now Robbinsville doing a give and go. That was going to roll out of bounds. Looks like they're going to give possession to Robbinsville. That was a tough call on that one. There's the throw. And Lawrence will take the ball away. Looks like there's going to be a call against Lawrence on that one. Going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with a kick. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. Under 2 minutes left in this first half. Gwyneth Moore setting up for the kick. There's the kick. Lawrence will send it further down the field. Robbinsville sends it right back. And now headed over. Well, Whitaker says not this way and kicks it the other direction. Robbinsville gets a hold of it. That'll be cleared by Minerva Dillon. Now Lawrence sends it up towards the Robbinsville goal. Robbinsville turns it around. They'll bring it over to the near sideline. Pass up the sideline is stopped by Whitaker. She'll play it the other direction, and Robbinsville sends it right back. Now Lawrence moves the ball over towards center. Back. That kick is deflected, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Throw in for Robbinsville. And that's going to do it for the end of the period. So after one half of play, your Lawrence Cardinals are leading with a score of 1-0 over the Robbinsville Ravens. Stay tuned for more exciting girls varsity soccer action here on LTPS TV.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
For those of you just tuning in, you're watching the girls varsity soccer action with your Lawrence Cardinals taking on the Robbinsville Ravens. We're in the second half of play, or getting ready to start the second half of play. First half, the Cardinals had a goal scored by Emily Francischini off of an assist by Michaela Little to take a 1-0 lead in this game, and that's where we're at right now. Robbinsville moving the ball down the far sideline. They'll drop it back a little bit. And now played in towards the Lawrence goal. Gwyneth Moore has no trouble handling that one, and she'll roll it right out to Emily Francischini. Francischini plays it forward. That one's going to be stopped by Robbinsville. Robbinsville will turn it right around, give and go, and kicking it across the sideline. That's going to be last touch by Lawrence. Be a throw in for Robbinsville. There's the throw. And Lawrence will play it down the sideline. That was kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. Francischini with the throw. Once again kicked out by Robbinsville. This time Kibbe will be taking the throw in. That went right to Robbinsville, who tried to kick it into the center. Lawrence will take it away. Robbinsville takes it back. Now coming out of goal is Gwyneth Moore. She'll grab that one before any more damage can be done. Here's the kick for Moore. Settled by Lawrence. That'll be turned over to Robbinsville. Robbinsville drops it back. Now played in towards center. Robbinsville turns it over to Lawrence. Dowd sends it over to the far side where it's kicked forward by Garcia. Now Donarski on the far sideline. That'll be taken away by Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends it up the sideline. And a whistle on the play. That's going to turn it over to Robbinsville. Allie Newman with the kick. That bounces through. It's kicked out by Whitaker. Robbinsville sends it in. Lawrence sends it right back. Franceschini trying to get through. That's going to be kicked out by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw in. Kibbe with the throw. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. Kibbe with another throw in. Donarski chases that one down. Looks for a cross. That one's picked off by Robbinsville. Robbinsville clears the ball. Now they'll send it up the sideline, right off the referee. That's out of bounds. It'll be a Lawrence throw-in. Kibbe with the throw. Out on Robbinsville. Kibbe with another throw. Now Robbinsville comes up with it. Lawrence takes it right back. It's sent into the near corner. Donarski giving chase. She'll get there in time. Nice cross. That one's headed out by Robbinsville. And that will roll across the sideline for a Lawrence throw. Kibbe with the throw. Lawrence will play that one back. And loose ball there behind the fullbacks. One of them will retreat and grab it. Kicked up the field. And now it's Robbinsville going on the attack. Moore comes out and dives on it. That'll stop that play.
Looking at the ball. Go to the ball.
Moore with a kick. And Robbinsville will settle the ball. Kick towards the goal, and Moore's right there to scoop it up. Moore giving it a kick. And now Lawrence moves the ball forward. The pass gets through, but no one there. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. There's a throw for Lawrence. Big kick up in the air by Robbinsville. Robbinsville will head it forward. Lawrence there to stop it, but recovered by Robbinsville. That'll be tipped away by Lawrence. Kicked right back. Now Robbinsville's going to come up with the ball. They'll cross it over towards the near side of the field. Stopped by Lawrence. Now we kick straight at our camera. Robbinsville with the throw-in. Now Robbinsville's going to send it over towards the far side of the field, back in towards center, and play broken up by Lawrence. Passed over to the far sideline. Garcia plays it back. Now kick forward. Header by Robbinsville, heading for the sideline. They'll keep it in. And Lawrence will clear the ball. Header up in the air. Another header. Robbinsville settles the ball. Shot towards the goal, and that one's going to go just wide of goal. Moore was there, but decided to just let that one go out of bounds. That'll bring up a goal kick for Lawrence. Moore with the goal kick. That's going to be a throw-in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. Kicked up in the air by Lawrence. That's going to bounce out of bounds for another Robbinsville throw. And we'll hold up play for just a moment while a couple substitutions take place. Emma Haran will be doing the throw in for Robbinsville. There's the throw. Lawrence gets a foot on it, but Robbinsville recovers. That's going to go off of Lawrence. Robbinsville throwing. Robbinsville with the throw. Now Kibbe with the ball and no challenge. Will boot it forward. Franciscini trying to get control of it. Now throwing for Lawrence. Taken away by Robbinsville. Kibbe sends it up the line, but it's going to go out of bounds. Throwing for Robbinsville. There's the throw. Cleared by Kibbe. Robbinsville sends it right back the other direction. Robbinsville with a shot towards the goal. No problem for Moore, who just goes down on one knee to hold that one. Moore boots it out. That'll bounce through a couple of players. And Franciscini will settle it. It's taken away by Robbinsville. Now it's Robbinsville back on the charge toward the goal. That one gets away. And it'll be tapped out of bounds by Lawrence. Good hustle there by Whitaker to get to it. There's the throw in. Kick towards the Lawrence goal. And that one's going to be out of bounds on Lawrence for a throw in for Robbinsville. Lawrence comes up with it and clears it. Going to be out of bounds on Robbinsville. Lawrence ball. Here's the throw in for Lawrence. Here's another throw in for Lawrence. And this will be yet another throw in for Lawrence. There's the throw. Robbinsville comes up with it this time. They'll pass it to center. Play's broken up by Lawrence. Kibbe will send it forward along the sideline. Whistle on the play. That was going to be a Robbinsville ball. I believe that was an offsides call. Now Robbinsville with the kick. And sent right back this direction. It's going to be a throw in for Robbinsville. There's the throw in. Ball taken away by Lawrence. Taken back by Robbinsville. And that's going to be a free kick for Lawrence. Looks like it'll be Gillian Kibbe taking the kick for Lawrence. There's the kick. It gets through a couple people, but it's going to be cleared by Robbinsville. And that will be a free kick for Robbinsville.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Robbinsville setting up for the free kick. And here comes the kick. Now it's stopped by Lawrence. Lawrence will pass it over to center. Now back over to this side of the field. That'll be tipped away by Robbinsville, recovered by Lawrence. Robbinsville clears it. Now a big boot up the field. And Moore rushes out and grabs that one before it can be put in the net. Moore's been doing a fantastic job keeping that goal empty. There's a kick by Moore. Settled by Lawrence. Lawrence will play it back. Now forward, and this time Robbinsville gets a foot on it. Now it's Robbinsville on the far side of the field with the ball. Taken back by Lawrence. Lawrence with a cross to center. That would turn the ball over to Robbinsville. And it's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the kick. That one's cleared toward the sideline by Lawrence. Kicked back in towards the goal by Robbinsville. And that's going to be a Lawrence ball.
Basics, Lawrence, basic.
Whitaker sets up for the free kick. Referee holding play up for just a moment. And now here comes Whitaker with the kick. That one's headed over toward the sideline by Robbinsville. They go out of bounds for a Lawrence throw-in. Well, that's a bunch of penalties to choose from there. And the referee says it's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Here's a kick by Robbinsville. That kick goes out away from the goal, and Garcia will clear it. That will bounce over the sidelines for a Robbinsville throw-in. Ball's tipped away by Lawrence. Now Lawrence will play it back. And up the middle. Konarski plays it in toward Franceschini, and Franceschini's got a hole. She'll pass it inside. That play is broken up by Robbinsville and goes over the end line. Couldn't quite tell who that was off of last. Little discussion over that, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds on Robbinsville as Whitaker heads over to take a corner kick.
What I love is after the game on the way home, I always get back to
Whitaker setting up for the kick.
No, I used to skip games when I.
Here's a kick from Whitaker. And Vanessa Sable comes out and grabs it.
Good ball, Liz. Good ball.
I was actually good.
Sable with the kick. Whitaker pops it up in the air. It's headed the other direction. Now loose ball on the field. Lawrence will come up with it. Pass forward is intercepted by Robbinsville, and they'll go on the attack. Good give and go. That's going to be out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. Referee once again holding up play for a moment. Emma Horan setting up to do the throw-in for Robbinsville. Horan with the throw. That was kicked over toward the Lawrence goal, rejected, and now headed for the end. Robbinsville with a cross. Shot towards the goal goes just a little bit high, and that'll be out of bounds on Robbinsville. Lawrence will get a free kick. I'm sorry, a goal kick. Gwyneth Moore setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Headed right back towards Moore. Cleared by Kibbe. Now Donarski trying to make hay with the ball. That'll be kicked up in the air by Robbinsville. Robbinsville comes away with the ball. Pass inside. Now pass forward. It's going to be rejected by Lawrence. It'll go out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. There's a throw-in. Shot on goal. And that one gets through Moore's hands. First goal of the game for Robbinsville as Sophie Berman manages to put one in the net. That ties us all up here at 1 apiece at Cardinal Fields.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
So with just over 20 minutes left on the clock, we've got a tie game, and Lawrence Cardinals have the ball. Cardinals will pass it up the middle. A lot of good one-touch passes there. And streaking in from the left side, Kafrida. Robbinsville is going to clear the ball. Lawrence sends it back into the near corner. And that's going to turn the ball back over to Robbinsville. Horan setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Kibbe settles it. That's returned by Robbinsville. Lawrence plays it forward. Stopped by Robbinsville. Kick by Robbinsville toward the near corner. Kibbe tries to clear it. Manages to get it a little bit up the line there. And now here's a cross by Lawrence. That was going to get away, and Robbinsville sends it towards the Lawrence goal. Lawrence clears it. And struggle for possession on the far side of the field. Lawrence sends it out, but Robbinsville makes the stop. Now, cross by Robbinsville. Going to be cleared by Lawrence. And the shot goes wide. That'll be a goal kick for Lawrence.
Come on, Lawrence.
Gwyneth Moore setting up for the goal kick.
First to the ball.
Here's the kick.
Good job, Stone.
Header by Robbinsville is going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Lawrence. Kibbe with the throw. Played in towards the middle, but taken away by Robbinsville. Robbinsville drills one up the middle. Stopped by Lawrence. Robbinsville gets a hold of the ball, and they get past Moore. Oh, missed opportunity for Robbinsville there. That could very easily have been a goal for Robbinsville.
Keep it up, girls.
Moore setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Lawrence will kick it even further forward. Robbinsville gets a piece of it, but Lawrence gets it right back. Taken away by Robbinsville. That's going to go out of bounds on Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. There's the throw. Lawrence plays it forward. Pass inside, no one there, and Robbinsville will send it the other direction. Lawrence gets a foot on it, but Robbinsville returns it, as does Lawrence. Lawrence will play it back. Now Kibbe sends one up the middle. No one there, and Robbinsville will kick it over towards the sideline. Out of bounds, it'll be a Lawrence throw-in. Eccles with the throw-in. Robbinsville sends it the other direction, but it rolls out of bounds. Eccles will throw it in again. There's a throw from Eccles. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Lawrence. I'm sorry, by Robbinsville. It'll be another Lawrence throw-in. Here's the throw from Eccles. Out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. Eccles kicks it free. Robbinsville recovers. Eccles breaks that up as well. Robbinsville throw-in. That'll be cleared by Joe Doyne. Robbinsville gets to it first. And taken away by Lawrence. That'll be out of bounds on Lawrence. Throw in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw in. And Robbinsville comes up with it. They'll send it out of bounds. Oh, didn't quite make it out of bounds. Lawrence kept it in. Now it's out of bounds on Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. Eccles with the throw in. Lawrence kicks it up even further. I believe that was called out of bounds before the kick was made. Eccles with the throw. Ball turned over to Robbinsville. And Moore will come out and grab that one. Moore with the kick. Robbinsville will settle the ball. They'll pass it back. And big cross to center. Lawrence settles it and clears it. That'll be stopped by Robbinsville. Eccles pops it up in the air. Back and forth it goes. Eccles plays it back to Kibbe. Kibbe puts it inside. That pass goes awry, and Kibbe has to come over and kick that one out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. Kicked away by Lawrence. Kicked forward by Lawrence, but right to Robbinsville, who returned the ball, and now they're working the far side of the field. Lawrence with the stop. Can't get it through. And Robbinsville will kick that one out of bounds. It'll be a Lawrence throw-in. That one goes just a little bit high. It'll be a goal kick for Robbinsville. Sable setting up for the kick. There's the kick. Lawrence will tap that one free. Robbinsville gets a foot on it, sends it towards the Lawrence goal. Lawrence sends it back. And Robbinsville finally gets a foot on it. That one's going to go over the end line. I believe that was last touch by Lawrence, which will bring up a corner kick for Robbinsville. There'll be a chance for Robbinsville to move into the lead on this game.
Come on, girls. We need that.
Got about 10 minutes left in the game. One of these teams needs to score. Robbinsville with the goal corner kick. That one goes over the end line. And it looks like it's going to be another corner kick for Robbinsville. Substitutions going on.
Good job, Luke. Come on, girls.
Now Robbinsville with the kick. That'll be stopped by Lawrence and sent out towards the sideline. Robbinsville keeps it in bounds. Now moving it over to center. And that one's going to go just to the right of the goal. Moore lets it go by for a goal kick. Now Moore setting up for the goal kick. Here's the kick. That one sent the wrong direction by Lawrence. They'll try and clear it. Robbinsville gets the ball. Lawrence tips it away. Robbinsville is going to take it back. Now Lawrence gets it away. Sent right back the other direction. And Lawrence will send the ball up to the far sideline. Donarski giving chase, can't get there in time. It's sent the other direction by Robbinsville. Now Lawrence just a little offsides there. That's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Here's the kick. That'll be headed down into the Lawrence 18. Cleared by Lawrence. Kicked right back in by Robbinsville. And out by Lawrence. Now Lawrence will play it over to the near sideline. Pass up the line. Turned over to Robbinsville, who sends it back the other direction. That's going to bounce out of bounds. It'll be Robbinsville ball. Robbinsville with the throw-in. Once again, throw in for Robbinsville. There's the throw. Robbinsville passes inside. And Lawrence will move the ball out of the danger zone. Now Donarski moving over towards center, looking for someone to pass it to. And that was the wrong person. That'll be Robbinsville. The ball's taken away by Kibbe, who sends it up the line. And that will be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with a kick. And that'll be cleared by Lawrence. Robbinsville tries to send it back in there, and Lawrence will kick it out even further. Header by Robbinsville. Up in the air. That's going to be called against Lawrence. It'll be Robbinsville with a free kick. Sophie Berman will be taking the kick for Robbinsville. There's a kick. And quite nicely, Gwyneth Moore comes out and grabs that one. Lawrence will play it over towards the sideline, now back towards the middle. Donarski sends it forward. And Krafita couldn't get there in time. Robbinsville heading the other way with it now. And a little bit too physical for the referee's liking. It's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville.
Come on, Lawrence. Get ready, Lawrence.
Here's the kick for Robbinsville. Right towards the Lawrence goal. And no problem for Gwyneth Moore to handle that one.
Come on, girls.
Now Moore will boot it out.
Do it, Red.
Lawrence will settle the ball. Kibbe sends it up the line. Donarski giving chase. It'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. I think that might have been off the shins of Lawrence. That'll bring up a throw-in for Robbinsville. Emma Horan waiting for the opportunity to do the throw-in.
Wait till it comes around. It's last season, how they
Now here's a throw from Horan. Lawrence takes the ball away. That'll go out of bounds on Robbinsville. Lawrence throwing. That's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville.
Let's win this! Let's win this! Hey, it's way farther back than that! It's like 2 yards.
You're like 5 when you come out.
Yeah, you're like 5 or 6.
Robbinsville setting up for the kick.
Daniel, keep your eyes out.
Here's the kick. Stopped by Lawrence. Robbinsville comes up with the ball. Barely kept it in bounds. Now Kibbe with the ball. She'll pass it into center. Back to Kibbe. And that will go out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw in. Here's a throw from Robbinsville. And that call is going to go against Lawrence. It'll be Robbinsville with a free kick.
Somebody crash the goalie.
Come on right now, girls. Crash the goal.
Sophie Berman once again taking the kick. She's the lone goal scorer for Robbinsville. There's a shot up towards the goal. And an easy stop for Gwyneth Moore. Now Lawrence on the move. Kicked up the field by Minerva Dillon. Robbinsville is going to send it out across the sideline, bringing up a Lawrence throw-in. Franceschini with a whole team chasing her. She'll drop it back. Now Lawrence sends it forward, and it'll be another one of those offsides calls. That'll bring up a free kick for Robbinsville. Haran with the kick. Robbinsville sends it further forward. There's the buzzer for the end of the game. As we're all tied up at 1 apiece. Means we're going to be going into an overtime. Stay tuned for the conclusion of this exciting soccer game.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
So all tied up here, 1 apiece as we go into overtime. Trying to determine the winner of this game. Lawrence will center the ball. They'll play it back. Now kicked up the middle. Robbinsville will send it the other direction. Stopped by Lawrence. Passed up the middle again. This time Robbinsville tips it away. Now Lawrence will send it over towards the far side of the field. Played forward with Kendall Jodoin giving chase. And that's going to roll out of bounds. Lawrence with the throw in. Cross. Header does not go towards the net. It's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a Robbinsville throw in. Robbinsville with the throw. That's deflected by Lawrence. Now Robbinsville will clear it. Sent up the line by Lawrence, but that's going to go out of bounds. Robbinsville throw in. There's a throw from Robbinsville. Lawrence will come up with it. Everman sends it over to Donarski. Donarski looking for the cross. There's the cross. That was going to be cleared by Robbinsville twice. And now it's Robbinsville going on the attack as they pass it in towards the center. Taken away by Lawrence. Kibbe under pressure. She'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. There's a throw from Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends it right over to Lawrence. And that's going to be a free kick for Lawrence. Whitaker with the kick. Header by Lawrence. They'll play it through. And Kafrida can't get there in time. That's going to turn the ball back over to Robbinsville.
She was watching the line.
Robbinsville setting up for the free kick. There's the kick. Out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. And Kibbe clears it way up the field. Robbinsville settles it and sends it up the middle. Pass is picked off by Lawrence. Now kicked up into the corner. Kafrida going after it. She'll pass it inside. And that's going to be fielded by Vanessa Sable. Sable gives it a good kick out. Stopped by Lawrence. Out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be called a Robbinsville ball. There's the throw-in. Lawrence comes away with the ball. They'll move it over to center. And now working it back towards the far side of the field. Pass to center is intercepted. And Robbinsville comes away with the ball. Now Robbinsville looking for the goal. Kibbe gets in the way, takes the ball away. And Kibbe sends it forward. Kafrida pops it up in the air. That one's headed away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville working the far sideline. That's going to be stopped by Eckes. Out of bounds on Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw-in. Eckes waiting for the opportunity to throw the ball in. And here's the throw. Lawrence will take it up the far sideline. Good give and go there, but that one's broken up by Robbinsville and kicked out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for Lawrence. Eckes once again with the throw-in. And that'll be another throw-in for Lawrence. There's the throw. Pass inside. That ball's going to be tipped. Here, scoring opportunity. Shot on goal. Oh, so close. And a good effort there by Katie Kafrida to put that one toward the net. Here's the goal kick. And good hustle there by Dillon to break that one free. And that's going to be Robbinsville ball. They'll do a goal kick. Sable once again electing to do the kick. Here's a kick from Sable. Headed further by Robbinsville. And stopped and returned by Lawrence. Robbinsville stops it, and they'll pass it forward. Now, cross is popped up in the air. And Moore will come out and grab that one to put a stop to that play. Now, Moore with the kick. That's settled by Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the cross. Lawrence gets it back out and now sent toward the middle of the field. Robbinsville in possession. They'll send it over to the far side of the field. Eckes tried rushing in there to get it. Couldn't get there in time. Shot on goal and right to Moore. Coming up on the 2-minute mark in this overtime period as Moore boots the ball out. Robbinsville back on the attack. They'll pass it inside. Shot on goal. And that was going to go high and wide. Got to bring up another goal kick for Lawrence. Moore setting up for the goal kick. Here's the kick from Moore. Headed up in the air by Robbinsville. Lawrence will settle it. That's going to go out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw in. Okay, a little roughing there is going to be called against Lawrence, so it'll be free kick for Robbinsville. Sent the other way by Lawrence. Now Lawrence sends it up the line. And Sable came clean out of the 18 in order to clear that one. Eckes with the stop, and she'll pass it inside. Now Lawrence gets it past the defense. And Francis Keedy coming in from the right. Shot on goal, and that one's stopped by Sable. Sable boots it out. Heavy pressure from Lawrence. Sable gets the kickoff, but stopped by Lawrence. Played over toward the far side of the field. And Robbinsville will get there first. Whistle on the play. We're going to stop that one. It's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. 5 seconds left. Here's the kick. And there's the buzzer for the end of the first overtime period. We're still tied up at 1 apiece. Lawrence versus Robbinsville in girls varsity soccer. And we'll be heading into the second and final overtime period shortly. Stay tuned.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
We'll head into the second overtime period, or as the scoreboard says, half number 4. Robbinsville will center the ball to start the play. Big kick up the middle. That's going to drift to the left. Eckes there, but Robbinsville prevails. Eckes trips it up. And in fact, everybody got tripped up there. Robbinsville with a cross. That'll be cleared by Everman. Sent back in by Robbinsville. Everman again applying pressure. Robbinsville drops it back and big kick inside the 18. Scoring position stopped by Moore. Oh, Moore was down and Robbinsville unable to get a shot through as the Lawrence defense was there to block every shot. Now Robbinsville plays it up the near sideline. Robbinsville with the cross. That one's blocked. It'll go out of bounds on Lawrence. It's going to bring up a corner kick for Robbinsville.
Come on, Lawrence.
Sophie Berman setting up for the kick. Here's Berman with the kick. That one goes through everyone. And it'll be out of bounds off of Robbinsville for a Lawrence goal kick. Moore setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. It'll be headed the other direction by Robbinsville. Stopped by Lawrence. Lawrence tried to play it forward, picked off by Robbinsville. Lawrence with the stop and sent back over towards the sideline. Francisquini will keep it in bounds. Her kick goes right into Robbinsville. Now Donarski plays it over. It's kicked back to center, and there's no one there from Lawrence, and Robbinsville will go back on the attack. Stopped by Lawrence. Robbinsville recovers.
Go get it, Jazz.
Now Robbinsville passes it into the near corner. Joe Doyne rushes over there to put a stop to that play, but it's going to be a Robbinsville ball. Robbinsville with the throw in. That was going to be kicked out by Lawrence. Robbinsville sends it back over to the near corner. Here's a cross. Headed out by Lawrence. Now Moore comes out of the goal. Can't get to it in time, but Eckes will clear it. Francisquini pushes it forward. And that'll be called against Robbinsville as Kendall Joe Doyne went down on the turf. Here's a kick from Lawrence into the near corner. There's a cross. And that'll go out of bounds on Lawrence for a Robbinsville goal kick. Everman tried to get the shot off, just couldn't get it turned quite as far as she wanted. Now Sable setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. And Lawrence comes up with the ball. That was passed right to Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends it up the middle. Tipped away by Lawrence. Robbinsville recovers. Now Kibbe works her way through to pass it forward. Joe Doyne sends it into the corner. And Sable's going to scoop it up before Francisquini could get to it. Sable sends it out, and Robbinsville comes away with the ball. Pass over to the far side. She'll work it back inside. Pass to center. That one's rejected by Eckes. Now Robbinsville takes the ball away. Lawrence recovers. And Robbinsville is going to clear the ball over the sideline for a Lawrence throw-in. Kate Kafrida is ready to do the throw-in when the referee's ready. There's a throw. Pass forward. Once again kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for another Lawrence throw-in. There's the throw. That one's going to be headed toward the Lawrence end of the field. And all of a sudden, it's Robbinsville going on the attack. Robbinsville with a cross. That one's kicked out of bounds by Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with a throw-in. Here's a cross. That one does not go in bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. No. Referee saying that was last touch by Robbinsville, so that would be a corner kick for Robbinsville. Sorry, last touch by Lawrence. Corner kick for Robbinsville. Berman with the kick. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. No, I'm sorry, once again. That's going to be off the foot of Lawrence, so it'll be a goal kick for a corner kick for Robbinsville. Berman with the kick. And that one's definitely off of Berman. It'll be a goal kick for Lawrence.
Dig deep, Brad! Dig deep! Come back to this!
This time Moore asking Kibbe to do the kick. Kibbe with a big boot. That's out to center field. Robbinsville settles it. They'll pass it forward. Stopped by Eckes. Eckes plays it forward. Tipped away by Robbinsville. They'll settle the ball, send it forward. Kibbe boots it the other direction. Donarski over. Well, it's going forward on the far side. Kafrida with a cross. And that one is caught out of bounds. Well, not out of bounds. That was caught by Sable, who sends it back up the field. Lawrence takes the ball away. Pass up the center, now drop it back. Everman sends it forward. And Sable comes out and grabs it before Lawrence can put it in the net. Minerva Dillon was going in looking for the goal. Now Robbinsville sends the ball over to the far side of the field. That pass is rejected by Lawrence, but Robbinsville will send it forward again. Now Kibbe takes it away. Pass up the line. Pass further up the line. And Donarski will look to see if she can make a cross. There's a cross, but it's going to be scooped up by Sable. Sable boots it out. 45 seconds left on the clock. This is the final overtime period. One of these teams needs to score to get a win. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Robbinsville ball. I believe Robbinsville is going to get a free kick. Here's a kick from Robbinsville. Lawrence with the stop. Lawrence sends it back up the middle. Robbinsville sends it right back. That'll be cleared over toward this side of the field. Out of bounds on Lawrence, but there's the buzzer for the end of the second and final overtime period. So after 4 periods of play, the Lawrence Cardinals and the Robbinsville Ravens tie the score of 1 apiece. Thank you to Adam Delapaz for working camera for this event. And be sure to tune in next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action on LTPS TV.